Okay, and now here I would like to talk about the points. Okay, let's see. Have a moment. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michael Asidari Santa, and welcome to you to my channel, Sheikh Afghan Jelebi Michael Asidari Santa. Okay, according with the title, yes, today we are roasting our Italian Honorable Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and now here our topic is the very simple AISE intelligence reports about Bangladeshi terrorists on Vatican City. Okay, and now you know that in 2023, Giorgia Meloni became Prime Minister of Italy, and now we can say that there are several moments in Georgia, our honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni ignores about Bangladeshi terrorist, particularly AISI report on the Vatican cities. Okay, now I would tell you that I would discuss you that how the Giorgia Meloni ignored the Bangladeshi terrorist on Vatican City accordance with AISI reports. Okay, and now, well, here you can see she is our honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and now we are talking about the Bangladeshi terrorist. Okay, well, as we can see the points, now I would like to tell you what is AISI. Well, the Italian intelligence community consists of several agencies. Primarily, the Agenzia Informazionale Sicurezza Externa for foreign intelligence. Okay. Well, I forgot about to say. Here I would like to say the moments that I have forget is that here I have a sudden electricity. Okay, now here I would tell you, I can tell you about some calculations, and I would do it about our calculations as soon as possible. Okay, and here you can notify this. Here is some significant moments. Well, I would tell you some points here, as we can see. Well, now here I have forgotten. There's now my I would have some network load shedding problems. I mean internet electricity problems. Now here we can see now what is AISE as Italian intelligence. What is AISI as an Italian intelligence? We can say some points, and we would happy to say, here I would say some networks. Okay, now here you can notify sees our network connecting is as soon as possible. Okay, now I would show some internet passwords just for some 2 minutes. I would show some internet password just for a moment. Yes, I got it. Well, now AI says I who stands agency well who stands agency intelligent external intelligence agency. It is represents that here some points. If any enemy country of enemy foreign countries want to attack on Italy, they can report on to the honorable presidents and honorable prime ministers of Italy. Okay, and now and here I would say that what is some probabilities to be attack on our Vatican City by Bangladeshi terrorists. First of all, okay, here we can say distance distance dot two. Okay, now here now here we can say well here our stars is Dhaka, Bangladesh, and here we can see the some our destination is Bha O Va T Vatican City. Okay, and now you know that that here we can say our calculation is significance. Driving route is almost 9,812 kilometers. It is almost 9,812 kilometers. Okay. Now, here I can notify this. I would say some calculations as soon as possible. And here I have my forgotten weapons. Okay. Now here we know that what is our weight of AISI car. I mean Italian intelligence car. That is half of weight is 1000 kilograms because it can be Lamborghini, it can be Bugatti, or as a nationals, it can be Ferrari. Okay. Now half of weight is 1000 kilograms, and now here we can say that can multiple by what distance square, where travel time can be 1 second. Okay. Now here travel time, what is the travel distance? Travel distance is 9811 kilometers. Okay, so hence the input would be 9811 thousands meter inter square. But wait a moment. Here there is a case. So 1 cube square is always 10 to the power 6. Okay. Now here you can notify this. It is always a square. And now here, as we can notify this, 10q. Okay, 10q plus. I mean, 10q multiplied by 10 to the power 6 is just a 10 to the power bracket of 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. Okay. And here we can notify this. The calculation is always 9.625572 1 multiplied by 10 to the power 16 watt. Okay. And now the point is that it could be joule, it could be kinetic energies, but the point is that how could I calculate the kinetic power? Okay, and here is the simple points. The kinetic powers I can calculate. That is, everything is simple. Okay, the simple points is that now it is here we can say when the driving time is 1 second. Here kinetic power is kinetic energy, you know. And here we can see well well here we can notify is uh, our point is 9.7 multiplied by 10 to the power 16 watts. That means almost okay 96 quadrillion watts. That means 96 billion megawatt, because 1 quadrillion watts is 1 billion megawatts. Okay, and now here topic is that uh, okay, and here for 1 second driving uh, timing, we know that one kinetic powers is kinetic energy. Okay. Now here I can calculate privately, uh, and here we can notify this. Now here I have some points. Our Rupur, Bangladesh Rupur atomic power plant power is almost 2.4 gigawatts. Okay, that means here we can see 2.4 2.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 9 gigawatts. Okay, well, and now here the time cube we can find is just like a 41 million seconds. Okay, but now here I could find some moments. It is divided by bracket of 1. It is to the power bracket of 1 divided by 3, because we have to cube this. Okay, now what is the result? The result is 343 seconds. Okay, Now here we can see what we know. 343 seconds means almost 5 minutes 43 seconds. Okay. Now here I would calculate this. Well, if Bangladeshi terrorists want to attack on New York cities, not a New York city. So, if Bangladeshi terrorists want to attack on Vatican City, well, they would want to would be depart on well, December 25, 2025 at 9 a.m. 51 minutes, and they would arrive on December 2025, 9 a.m. 54 minutes. I mean, the 55 minutes. In 4 minutes, they would be arrive on Vatican City and attack on the Vatican City. And now here we can notify this. We know the Bangladesh, as we know the terrorists want to kill the million people, 1,000 peoples, or 100,000 peoples. They want to kill. But the point is that Vatican City, well, there the population would be just 400, and in the Christmas, December 2025 is the Christmas Day 2025. Hence, the population would be here 10,000. Population would be almost 882. Okay, and here we can see the points. আমি তোমাকে চিনি. Ha! Yes, well, Mr. Mohammad Sagar, you can know me if I am your colleagues and or I am your classmate. You always know me because I am your classmate in any Bangladeshi schools, and okay. Okay, I don't know the name of Sagar. Well, I would have a classmate named Sagar in almost 214 or 212, something like that. But I have forgot them. Well, in 216 to 2020s, well, here I have forgotten any classmate. Here probably the name would be Sagar. Okay. What is your name? Okay. In social media, my name is Michael Cesario. Okay. But if you know me in any Bangladeshi school, you have know me my real name. Here I have said that Michael Cesario is my social media name, and my social media gender is woman. And we have said that my real gender can be opposite or the same gender as a social media gender. Okay. Well, and now let's say about the points I can mention. What would happen would it? Now let's get started. Okay. Now here I would write population of Vatican City in Christmas Day. Now, now here we can see. Well, it is on last step. Here we can see the points. Verify you are humans. Okay. Here this difference pointers. It is around 500 to 503 residents. Okay. The populations of Vatican City on Christmas Day is estimated to be around 500 to 503 residents as 2025. Okay. And now, here we can see Pope of of Pope of Vatican cities. Okay. Now, would it is we are Pope Leo 14. Okay. XIV. And now here we can see the points. And now here is the points I can to be noted. The Bangladeshi terrorists want to attack on the Vatican City Pope Leo IBE. And now here is the questions that why Bangladeshi terrorists would be attacked on Pope Leo XIV. Here is the probable. I have the probable reasons. Well, I do not have the exact reasons, but I have the probable reasons. Probable reasons number one. Well, Vatican City here is always here from Jesus, the resurrections of Jesus Christ to now. That is almost 1991 years Vatican City is here. And officially I would say that Roman empires accept Christianity in probably 200 AD. That means here you can say 1800 years Vatican City is in Rome. And one times Vatican City was in the half areas of the Tutes, Italy. Okay. It is the points, but the main points is that well, Christian Europe start in 413 ADs. That means Christian Europe, we get Christian Europe in 600 years. And in 600 years, you can notify us we got Isaac Newton's, because of Isaac Newton's, we know that proper knowledge of gravity is because of Isaac Newton's. We know that Newtonian kinetic energy and Newtonian kinetic powers, where the velocity is below 30,000 kilometer per second. Well, it can be 10,000 kilometer per second or 9,000 kilometer per second. And here because of Christian scientist Isaac Newton's, if Bangladesh wanted to attack on New York City or London of England or Madrid of Spain, here we know that how can what is the kinetic power Bangladeshi terrorists can attack on us. Okay, and it is the point that Bangladeshi terrorists are scared that well here every they have a several Christian scientists. It is the first point. Second point is that England has several greatest Christian laureate like William Shakespeare, Shelby's, is like that. Okay. Now in Christian Europe, there are several Jewish are shining in literatures and science. Well, the greatest economical administrational structure, capitalism, is born in the Christian Europe, and the supporters of Israel to be the greatest scientist born in Christian Germany, and his name is Albert Einstein, and he is happy when Israel has been born. Okay, and in Christian countries, here we can say in Christian Europe, the pro-Israeli scientists, Christian scientists, pro-Israeli Jewish scientists could be the greatest scientists over the world. And nowadays, and here the third probable reason is that Christian Pope is in here, and some Pakistani Christian believes that homosexuality is crime, and Bangladeshi Christians believes that homosexuality is a crime. But here in Christian Europe, homosexuality is legal as it is not a crime, and it is just legal. And here is the points. Here is the probable points that why our honorable. Just wait for a moment. Okay. That is the reason that's why Pope Leo XB has been targeted by Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. Now, Pope is the Bishop of Rome and the lead of worldwide Catholic Church. It is the points. And notwithstanding Pope Leo being the Pope of the Vatican cities, in Italy, homosexuality is just a legal points. Okay. And that is the problem for Bangladeshi terrorists. And now here we can see the points. And here I would like to tell you that what would be the points if Pope Leo has been died by in the hands of Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. Now here we can say is that here is just not we have an exact benefits of Bangladeshi terrorists, but because here you know that well in Vatican City, if one pope can sacrifice their lives, and here another pope can be another person from carnival can be the next pope by elections between the carnivals. where voters is bishop and archbishop. Okay, and now here we can see the points. Here, okay, say hi, salam, and here you can say what is the next job in our points that here I can say as we can notify our Bangla probable beneficiary for Bangladeshi terrorist is just like that. Well, here election number density here would be the election pressures to elect the next pope would be happens. And in this times, well, here second probable beneficiary for Bangladeshi terrorists would be that the next pope would be a spy of Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. And now here we can see the points in Christmas Day. Here the population at the normal population in 2025 that the population would be 503 residents, and the overall Christian bishops and pastor would be here attend in Christmas Day on Vatican cities. Hence the population should be almost 800. Okay, that means through the Vatican cities actually 140 archbishops carnivals are targeted by Bangladeshi terrorists. Because what was the reasons? Reasons I have told you that the reasons was because of Isaac Newton's Thomas Alva Edison's and Nicholas Tesla. We Christians uh, know that what was the move of Islamic terrorists. And in these topics, we are talking about the Bangladeshi terrorists. Hence, because of Isaac Newton's, we Christian Europeans know that what is the next move of Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. Now it is the points I can notify this. Okay. And here I had shown the next what is the movements of here I can here the iron is I would notify this. I know the points. Okay. Now I would search like some things. Georgia, Meloni. Okay. Well, the irony is that I know the points, and every week Christian European knows the move of Bangladeshi terrorists to attack Vatican City. And the irony is that our honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni knows the move of Bangladeshi terrorists, but and she got AISI Italian intelligence reports about Bangladeshi terrorists to attack a Vatican city. But still, she did not respond on it, and she ignores about Bangladeshi terrorists. And here, that is the roasting points are for me. Okay. Well, and now I would say about the second points. Well, now here I would say the here points. Right? Okay, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay. And here you can see Sydney, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. And here I would write Vati, Vatican cities. Oh my God, Vatican, Vatican cities. Yes. Here you can see here the points. Okay. You notified is it is almost 25,394 kilometers. Okay. And here it would be okay for 1 seconds velocities. It is okay for our Newtonian kinetic energy. Okay. And here as we can see, well, and here we know, so here 1000. Well, but here now it is sometimes 1 cube square is 10 to the power 10 cube square is 10 to the power 6. Hence, it would be 10 to the power 9 multiplied by 25,394 a square. Okay, and it is 6.45 multiplied by 10 to the power 17. And now let's say divided points 2.4 bracket of 2.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 9. Okay, and here let's see, we have a brackets in here, we have a brackets in there, and let's have a power. The power 1 bracket of 1 divided by 3 bracket close. Okay, that is 645. Okay, what is 645 seconds? uh, 645 seconds is just 10 seconds, I mean 10 minutes 45 seconds here, as you can see. Well, I have to be off camera because I feel as noise problems for me. And here we have problems about the civil cameras and ceiling fans, as we can know. Okay, and now here is the part I can modify this. Well, and here you know that with 10 minutes 45 seconds, a Bangladeshi terrorist can attack on Vatican cities where, what is the via? The via would be almost Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Okay. Now here we can see that you know the points of Vatican, you know the intention of Bangladeshi terrorists. I know the intention of Bangladeshi terrorists, and here we can notify this. Our honorable great, well, just for wait a moment. So where is she? Uh, well, and Aaron is there's our ISIA Italian intelligence know the intention of this, and here Georgia Meloni know the Bangladesh terrorist would attack. Okay, New South Wales. Bangladeshi terrorists would attack on Vatican City. Here, via would be Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. But still, irony is that Georgia Meloni ignores about Bangladeshi terrorists. And that is the roast points as we can see. Okay. Well, here I would say some points. Here I would mention about the next movements, the next via. It is one via. Next stop is Makkah, Saudi Arabia. Okay. Um, uh, well, Makkah, Saudi Arabia. Well, now here you know there were, and the new distance is 2727 kilometers. Oh my other nice. Okay, now here you know you have seized the points, and new points would be where Shanghai. Acha, Shanghai, China. And I don't know that's what is which Shanghai. Yes, that is here 9,457 kilometers. It is Shanghai, China. And here you can notify this. And I can see here now here we can see the points. Well, 457. Okay. 10 to the power 9 multiple by 39,457 square. Okay. Now here we can see the points. And what is the result? Result is 1.56 multiplied by 10 to the power 18 joule and seconds. Okay. 1 seconds. And now here we can see the points. The power is 2.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 9. Okay. And here, what is the points of its? Oh my nice. Uh, and here 10 to the power 9 multiple by 30 bracket of 39,457 square divided by 2.4 multiple by 10 to the power 9. It is clear the points uh, and okay, and here that is 1 divided by 3. Okay, and it is the process, and the result is 866 seconds. Okay, and now what is 866 divided by 60? It is almost 814 minutes and something seconds. Uh, 14, 60. Oh my god, I. And 866 subtract by 14 60. The 14 seconds 14 minutes 26 seconds. And here you can see that is the way of the points that we are mentions that in when the via route is Sydney, Australia, Makkah, Saudi Arabia, and Shanghai, China. Well, here we can say that Bangladesh, as an AISI Italian reports, Bangladeshi terrorists can attack on Vatican City to assassinate almost 883 peoples in Vatican City, where the target is Pope Leo III, Englander bishops of archbishops, American archbishops, Israeli archbishops, and the Russian archbishops. Okay, and here we know the points. Our entire Christian Europeans know the points, and yes, we know here our Giorgia Meloni know the points. But irony is that despite knowing the points, our honorable Italian Prime Ministers, now with this, Giorgia Meloni ignored the information about Bangladeshi terrorists to attack and Georgia, Vatican City, where target of Bangladeshi terrorist is Pope Leo XIV. And it is the worst irony I can notify this. Okay. And here, uh, but what a moment. Uh, uh, hence, here I could say some points. What about the, well, what a moments I would say that what about 10,000 watts of the nuclear fuel powers? Okay. Now here I would say 10 to the power 9 multiple by 39,000 uh, bracket is okay 39,457 square well divided by 10,000 watts. Okay. And here you can notify this. Well, here 1 divided by 3. Okay, that is here we can see 53,796 seconds. And now, what is 53,796? It is divided by that means almost 15 hours. Okay. Well, now as we can say explains the root of 14 minutes 26 seconds. Okay. Now here we can say Bangladeshi terrorists want to depart from Dhaka, Bangladesh in where? December 25, 2025 at morning 10 o'clock, 26 minutes past. Okay, and now they have traveled Sydney of Australia, the Makkah of Saudi Arabia, and the Shanghai of China. And they reached the Vatican City at December 26, December 25, 2025 at the morning 10 o'clock, almost 19 minute 2. I apologize. Morning 11 o'clock, 19 minute 2. Okay. And here you can see that is the dangerous points. It is the points. If the fuel power is 2.4 gigawatt of nuclear powers, that is generated by, unfortunately, Bangladesh Rupur nuclear power plant. Okay. And now in the second point, here we can say something is happening here, and that can be dangerous. Well, the dangerous points is to be difficult, as we can say. Uh, say triple. But what if the nuclear power is 10,000 watt as a fuel? And we can say that is 15 hours. And what is the meaning of that? Well, Bangladeshi terrorists have to arrive on 9 a.m. Morning 9 o'clock, December 25. Okay. Now here we can see 18 divided 18 subtract by 15 is 3. Well, that means December 24, 3 o'clock, Bangladesh has to depart. Bangladeshi terrorist has to depart from Bangladesh, and the Bangladeshi terrorist has to travel Sydney, Australia, Makkah, Saudi Arabia, and Shanghai, China in 15 hours, because the power fuel nuclear power is 10,000 watts. And here, well, I have said that 10,000 watts is still as a nuclear power is still dangerous if it is the fuel power of Bangladeshi terrorist Bangladeshi terrorist. And that is the dangerous points, as we can see. And the irony is that here I know the points, and every Christian European knows the points, and even the Italian security intelligence agency AISE know the points. And what about our Giorgia Meloni? Okay. For our Giorgia Meloni, Giorgia Meloni always know the informations about Bangladeshi terrorists to attack on Vatican City, where target is Pope Leo. But still, Giorgia Meloni contains no action against Bangladeshi terrorists, and that is the significant moments that disappoints me. Okay. But here I have said about the car points. It is only the car points I have at notified. What about the plane attacks on Vatican City by Bangladeshi terrorists? Okay, the half of plane's weight is 100,000 kilograms. 1E5. 1E5 multiplied by 1E6, 10 to the power 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 is equal to 10 to the power 11. Okay, now it is multiplied by 39,457 square divided by 2 bracket of 2.4 multiplied by 10 to the power 9. Okay. Well, what okay, for 1.1, and here we can see the points. Well, and now let me tell you what is the meanings. The meaning is the significant moments. The moment is like that. Here, a Bangladeshi terrorist has to depart on uh, 5 a.m. and with a plane, and they have to travel Sydney, Australia, Makkah of Saudi Arabia, and Shanghai of China. And in 1 hour, 20 minutes later, that means December 25, 6 o'clock, 20 minutes past, morning 6 o'clock, 20 minutes past, the Bangladeshi tourists can reach on Vatican City to where target is Pope Leo. The target is the Vatican Pope. And I know the points, and every Christian European know the points. And of course, here our honorable girls, where I can see AISE in Italian intelligence secretaries know the points, and Giorgia Meloni know the points. But still, Giorgia Meloni has no actions about Bangladeshi terrorists, where she know the Bangladeshi terrorists can attack on the Vatican City in on the Christmas Day 2025. And it is shameful that we Italians has an ignorance prime ministers just because she is the females. Okay. And here I would see the points, and I would tell you that here for now my live stream has been end in here for today's topic. But in the next topics, I would tell you that how they has an probable times to attack on our Vatican cities, and that is the dangerous points. Okay, now I would let the Honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni to have an action against Bangladeshi terrorists, where the topic is attack on Vatican City. Okay, see you then. Khodafez. Love you.